In PastPerfect 4.0, as well as with older versions of PastPerfect, users could add information into the selected fields on a default catalog record, which was accessible from the Add Catalog Record screen. In version 5, you are able to assign a current catalog record as the default record, or create a new record strictly for default data. If you are using PastPerfect security, each user will have their own default data record in the catalog, allowing each user to customize the default data screen for consistent data entry. In this example, I have PastPerfect security turned on, and I am logged in under John Smith's name. To add information to his default record, I'm going to first go to Photos, and then click on the Add button on the navigation bar. The Add screen includes on the lower right-hand side of 3 buttons: Set Current Record as Default Data Record, Go to Default Data Record, and Create New Blank Default Data Record. I can set the current record I am on as the default data record, or create a new blank default record to populate only specific fields. When I create a new blank default record, it becomes part of the Photos catalog. I can now click the Edit button and pre-fill only the fields I need to use for my cataloging project. Since all of the records will be cataloged by John Smith, our curator, I'm going to add John Smith's name to the Cataloged By field. Once I have added in the default information, I will click on Save. The default icon at the top of this record shows me that this is currently a default record. I can now click on the Add button, type in my object ID 2010.1.1, and my object name for my next new record. If I use the Fill with Default data, I will see that the Cataloged By field is populated with John's name automatically. I can now complete the rest of the catalog records information. As I continue the data entry, notice that there is a new icon at the top of the screen, which looks like a blue book with the white lowercase a in front of it. This icon designates the field I am working with using an authority file. I can use my F7 key on my keyboard, or right-click in the field to access the authority file. For this example, I am in the Collection field, so if I right-click or use my F7 key in that field, I will bring up the Collections authority file. From here, I can double-click on the PastPerfect Museum photograph collection, and it will populate that term in the Collection field on the record. Just like in PastPerfect 4.0, I can add new terms to the authority file from the catalog record, or by accessing the authority files under Setup. Please read Chapters 2 and 6 in your PastPerfect 5 User's Guide for more information about the default data screen and the authority files.